Hello?
You knocked me out!
That one showed so much promise.
No, I don't think so. The last thing I remember was your fists approaching my forehead with record-breaking speed. Then I woke up on the floor of Vargand. No other choice? No other choice? I could think of at least a dozen ways you could have handled that better. But no! Somebody decided I'd look better as a floor mat. Well, we'll see if I ever let that one go.
Yes? Yes, actually. We're going to need to search for a new hideout. The ruffians tore this one up considerably well when they invaded. Not sure if you've noticed. Aside from that, any bandit that worked for Durkoth and fled the Shire, well, they know where we are. Durusk reported 3 locations in the Shire he believes will suffice, but that decision I want to leave with you. Here, I'll mark his recommendations on your map. Be sure to check each one thoroughly before coming to a conclusion. Hello, Outlander. Can I get you something? Well, what do you think? Where should the new base be located? Indeed. So going outside will paint a clear picture of all that we've accomplished. I hope you and the others find contentment there. I meant to tell you earlier. It's strange. I spent so much time trying to find the right way to say it. But now that we're in the moment, no words seem to do it justice. I'm going to miss the sweet roll jokes, even if I despised most of them. Just one of the smaller things that will remind me of home later on, I suppose. Actually, I'm afraid I do. All the preparations are already in place. The choice was made, though I cannot pretend it was easy. Leaving you, that is not something that I ever wanted to do. I still love you, Outlander, but you deserve someone better. Someone who can at least walk by herself. I have little to offer you, and if we were to pursue something like this, I fear I would always feel guilty. Don't look at me like that. Please, this isn't easy for me either. And seeing the same grief in your eyes, it only makes it worse. We've been through the worst hours in the Shire since its founding, and we stayed strong, stayed together. But some wounds were never meant to mend. Some tales never go back to the way they were before their beginning. This is where my story ends. The next pages of the Shire's history, they're yours to write, Outlander. The last boat set to carry those out of Middle Nirn. It's actually supposed to leave shortly, and I've been asked to be on it when it does. But perhaps more importantly still, I need to hear that you understand. I don't know I could leave without hearing at least that. I have. I've considered and reconsidered more times than I care to remember. Had plenty of time to do it after Durkost's blade left its mark. But I think this is the best choice. For me, you, and the others. The boat's ready to leave. Please, Outlander. I don't want to remember our last few minutes together like this. If that was an attempt to leave me with yet another wound, it worked. But I'm afraid it doesn't influence my decision any. Thank you. Those words, I'll forever treasure them. I was hoping that maybe you'll come to see me off. Durusk, Foradant and Tinruth are already there. And, well, I'd appreciate it if you came too. I was hoping you'd say that. If you'd like to talk about anything before we go, we'd best do it quickly. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Sure. What is it you wish to speak of? Then let us linger no more.
Marcel?
There is no need to weep, Tinruth. But I will not tell you to fight back the tears, for I know why it is you cry. Through the last months, I've been given the pleasure to watch you grow. From the naive girl you were when you came to us, to the noble ranger you are now. I'm going to miss you, young one.
Take care, old friend. I hope you find the peace you search for.
Durusk, I'm going to need you to lead the rangers from now on.
I don't think that's wise, buy or sell. My past. I still don't believe I could control my demons, given that kind of power.
Alas, Durusk, you remained true to us when others more committed drifted off. There is evil in the heart of everyone, but I have seen the good in yours, and I can tell you it is stronger. You'll do fine, my friend. I suppose this is goodbye, my friend. Probably for the last time. They would not be the first tears that have fallen on the Shire soil today. But you have so much more to experience here, or back in the land you came from. Do not waste your future thinking about those who are left behind. They wish the best for you. In time, we all become better at those things we dread to take part in. I apologise if this looks like it's an easy thing to do, for it may seem that way from the outside, but from within, I'm torn apart. We set out to save the Shire, and with your help it has been saved. But it was never for me. It was for them, the halflings whose homes we took an oath to protect. And for you. This land belongs to you as much as any of them. You always knew exactly what needed to be said. I wish the same for you, Outlander. We may be on different sides of the world from this point forward, but we will remain close in each other's hearts. Sometime later, when you are out adventuring, whether in Skyrim or in the Shire, take time to look up at the stars, and know that those are the very same stars I see. Perhaps then we won't seem so far apart. We are. I know I was too afraid to say it before, but I loved you. I always did, from the day we first met. That's what makes it hard to see you go. So do I, Outlander. So do I. And even though I am leaving, my love for you will never change. But we both know what we have to do now. Don't forget that. I had waited a long time for it. Yes, I suppose I shouldn't keep the elves waiting too long. Farewell, Outlander. Foradant, do you still plan on coming?
Just one thing first. Outlander, I wanted to thank you one last time. You've saved my life, my honor, my name, and yet you didn't owe me anything. There's no end to the amount I am indebted to you. I know what it must seem like, but somebody's got to keep an eye on Biocell, right? Wouldn't leave her alone with a bunch of elves and a few halflings. Without someone of intellect on board, why, she'd probably go mad. But, in truth, it's because I can't stay here. The memories of what I've done, it echoes in these quiet hills and little rivers. I need to get away. Before this gets too heartfelt, you know I don't hug, right? Thanks again, Outlander. I'll keep Biocell safe. Just make sure the others do the same for you.